fourth wall.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to another Dirt Sheet Radio presents TNA Impact, which is the Joe Hendry live in concert edition. We have neck braces. We have someone compared to the Harvey Weinstein of TNA Impact. We'll find out who that is later on tonight. I am Matt, aka that Contender reviewer, and to join me, the man without a neck brace, and he was brave enough to survive the TNA draft with his cool aviators. Andrew, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, you know, because the show got progressively better, I'm okay.
Yeah,
if we just had to deal with that first half,
you took the neck brace off. I was like, it's a miracle. I can move my neck.
More or less, yeah. It's because of the second half that the neck brace came off. Or good God, that. Ugh.
Yeah, and we got the Steven Seagal edition of Under Siege tomorrow. So this is the go home show.
Yeah, that is true.
We're gonna have Randy fight Steven Seagal once he wakes up from his coma.
Yeah, how's his coma going? Any news?
He gave me a thumbs up, but he went back to passing out.
So he almost came out of it, but
yes,
it's not quite there.
He's like, okay.
This is just like those seasons of Archer. Like, come on, he's got to get out of this coma. Like,
it'll be 3 years.
Is he in space? Is he on an island? Is
no,
where is he right now in his coma?
Yeah, he's in the film noir arc.
Okay, so it's like the 20s. So he's going over what a spud hutch is. Yes. I thought it was a glove compartment. Nah,
then his Canadian friend is the villain, who is undercover cop, whatever you want to call it.
True. I wonder if he has a Canadian version of Barry.
I don't know whether Barry. What do you think?
Exactly. Oh, what would another Canadian Barry act like? Sheesh.
Nicer?
I mean, like, that's regular Barry. Oh my God, would other Barry be even nicer somehow? More apologetic?
Like no murderous tendencies.
Yeah, he's not a murder robot. He's
a full on pacifist.
Except with hockey.
Yes.
That's the only time he fights.
Yes. Yeah, that's why he's the hockey team captain.
Damn right.
10 times Stanley Cup winner.
When the Leafs get in a scrap, he gets in a scrap. That's how that works.
Exactly. He's like, fuck it, we ball. But yeah, we had a go home show. We have the apology, a depressing broken Matt.
Yeah, it's a shell of his former self, kind of broken Matt.
Yeah, we'll get to that
at one point though. So yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we will. But wrestling's dying everywhere these days, it looks like.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Yeah.
But we keep going because we're the Harley Quinn and they're the Joker. We keep coming back for more, no matter how much we get abused.
But when do we get our Poison Ivy arc? Like, Pamela's really
It's coming. We'll get the macaroni grill. We'll get the
Oh God. Oh no, does that mean we're gonna have to break a pasta maker?
Oh, the pasta maker!
That's the new story. Next time Randy goes into a coma, he has to go to Italy to fix the pasta maker. He can be our baby.
And it turns out that he is the pasta maker.
Yes, that's right. I had the ability all along.
Yes, I believed in myself. See, Bane's more fun than the show. We need a show of Bane. There we go.
That's what it should be, yes.
And the main antagonist will be Todd.
Yeah, I agree. You're not going to get me to fight that one.
It just gets his name wrong in every job he's in, whether it's like a Taco Bell, the smoothie, or anything. Wherever he works, he's just going to get his name wrong.
With a special appearance from Kite Man.
Exactly. No. That's Kite Man. He did no wrong.
Unfortunately, yeah, Kite Man was kind of innocent, even though completely worthless.
He was doing his best.
Which still isn't good. It's like
I know,
Diener.
but it's his best.
I know, but like Kite Man and Diener feel like the same character.
I care.
We can talk about Diener later on, so that's good.
I care more for Kite Man than Diener. Yeah.
Just let's start. I can't argue that. Okay.
Yeah. want to start this. It opens with first class on the VIP balcony or whatever. There was empty seats available. I mean, they could have gone to a Collision for the hard cam. They had front row seats. But
already starting with the AEW jabs. It's gonna be a long night.
If they can do it if they can do it thinking they can get over, we can do it thinking we can get over.
See, but you're doing it wrong because we already know that Tony Khan is a petty little bitch that vanity searches himself about everything. So we have to put like at Tony Khan in the name of the show next time or something like that.
We could.
Or just put his name in there for no apparent reason.
It'll be Impact officially Tony Khan 3.
Yeah, fucking TNA Rewind, Tony Khan vanity search this. Just call him out. He is the only billionaire with so much free time that he gets to vanity search himself on Twitter all day long and cry about it.
The Sean Khan's like, "Where's the fucking money, son?"
And Tony's like, no, Dad, I gotta yell at this guy. He thinks I don't know wrestling.
No, like Dad, this is just as good. It's the Dave Meltzer 5-star ratings. It'll pay. It'll pay for the TV rights.
I'm promoting the brand, I swear. No, you're not, you fucking idiot. That's why you get less viewers.
By the way, go fuck yourself. # Watch Dynamite.
And it doesn't work.
But we have first class, real first class, whatever you want to call it. They're waiting for the Joe Hendry apology later on. So they're hanging out. They're doing the Champagne.
Mm-hmm. And Trailburgers, apparently.
And Trailburgers, yes. I want them. Fuck. What town were they in?
Good question. Next question.
I don't think they were in Albany.
Weren't they in Vegas?
Okay. Yes, they are in Vegas.
Okay.
I'm not
wait a second. I'm like, Albany is this week because
Albany is tomorrow and
Albany
Saturday.
Tomorrow, and then the tapings.
Yeah, so. And then we get a 16-man tag team match in the tape-ins. All the champions against 8 random people.
Oh my god!
Like, who's going to get along?
You know, I really wish Anthem stopped watching TNA from like 2013 to 2015 because that was what we call the dark ages. You don't replicate that garbage.
No.
And stop. Do not touch. Do not open till forever. Never open this again. Fuck. Muda's gonna come back in with fucking like Sonata.
Muda's gonna miss in the vagina, and they're gonna get pregnant again.
Oh, Akebo, no, we already talked about him.
I know, but they're gonna make their own gut check after he spits the mist.
I mean, Triple A is just gonna bring back the Lince Dorado. I don't even know if he's with CMLL or Triple A anymore, but like we're gonna bring that little fucker back and his crappy mask.
Yep, and then Jarrett's gonna throw tortillas in the crowd.
It's only because he was drunk, and it was genius. Well, you can't say it wasn't.
Well, apparently they did in Triple Mania last week, so.
It was Triple Mania, though. I mean, and like, didn't Vampiro like nearly shit himself on fucking announce desk at one point?
Where's the fucking music?
Oh yeah, and then he's screaming for his music so he can walk into the thing. It's like, Triple Mania is such a goddamn mess, but it's a fun mess to watch because that is.
Remember when we had him in the Pro Wrestling Talk group? He was only going there to just promote his documentary. We were not having it.
Does not surprise me, but yeah,
we were not having it in that group. Like, no, we're not doing self-promotion shit.
It's like Vamp, you dumb fuck. Like, I almost wanted to. Like, I like Vamp too, but like, no, we can't make that exception.
No one gets a free pass, especially when no one's fucking heard it for you in like ever. And last time they heard reviews when you shit yourself.
Unless you bring us the Wrestle Society X belts. Like,
give us the belt, and then we'll talk.
Even though I know technically Mil Muertes is the last champion, but you had to have a replica of it. Like, just give us that.
Yeah, that was in the budget. Hopefully,
it's gotta be. Yeah, I mean, it's the Wrestle Society X belt. How much has got to go for?
Like, it's in his new fucking action figure, the Wrestle Society X belts.
Wait, it is?
Yes.
So he's on NWA TV right now, and I think he still does stuff with AAA, and he's got the Wrestle Society X belt on his new action figure?
Yes, and the Legend Lucha Libre belt. The belt they gave him is the Wrestle Society X belt. So I was like, all right, I'm getting this.
I mean, that's a 20-year-old reference, too. Like, we're dating ourselves just by talking about it.
Look, I know.
He's releasing current content with that as, like, the thing.
I don't fucking care.
Wow.
I'll get it.
Wow.
I know it's great.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there's a match. The first match.
Let's release an LA Night doll with a pager. Can we do that?
We can. I need that. I need that dummy yet button. I need the real one.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah. Just give it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Mustafa Ali
Hmm.
defeating Chris Bay in a non-title match.
In a nonsensical match too.
It's yeah, like this was very underwhelming.
I'll tell you this: the part that completely killed the match for me was that
But
terrible Tree of Woe spot. Who
oh
in the blue hell is going to continue to try to sit up when the guy is coming at you with a flying like coast to coast elbow? Why would you sit there and wait for that and just sit up so you can absorb it?
yeah, there's two. That was a lot of cooperation on that one.
It just looked stupid. Like it was
I know.
it was cool, but it was like indie-rific stupid. Like
I
makes
know,
no fucking
like
sense.
I'd like sell it and make it look like you're about to get up, and you don't see him. It's like, oh shit. Then you take it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't see him and then beg him off. He even did that. He did like the please don't do it
I
kind of
know.
thing. It's
No.
like,
Just he should have sold it, and he should have got up as Bay was about to jump. Like, oh shit, I don't have time to react, and then boom, you hit it. That looks fucking cool.
correct. Yeah, but
But
no,
we don't get that.
of course not, because it's 2024 wrestling and they just go for a dumb
Yes,
fucking spot
and
instead of
Bay is not the
makes sense.
champion we need.
He did that again.
No,
Jesus Christ, he repeats the same fucking line.
I think
Someone stop pulling his string or give him
uh,
two things to say. This Teddy Ruxpin's fucking broken.
but what you call it? It was quick, and I was like, who? Like, I'm surprised they're doing that, but it kind of made it obvious who was going to win later. But Ali beat Bay with the 450. After first Ali hits the dive on Austin, and then he
Hmm.
moves him to the side so he can take the dive.
Yeah, yeah, I noticed that too. And then security's getting involved now, which I don't like. Because where's the logic here? Because security is a bunch of mooks, it's a bunch of nobodies.
Yep,
So security getting involved isn't getting more heat on Ali, it's getting heat on security. But
right.
security isn't anybody that you're trying to push. So why are you giving heat to nobodies who have no name, no face to really recognize because they wear aviators like this and they're all in
Yep.
fucking suits?
So you
It
were
was
supposed to be
me.
there.
It was actually me. I was the security guy that hit him with a
Yeah, you were
flag.
supposed to be there, but you were off duty. It's like I was on standby. This shit wouldn't happen if I was there. Let me tell you.
Well, that's why I had to wear the aviators. People know it was I was the one who hit him with a flag. That's how it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because
Uh,
it's just the dumbest shit. Like you have spots to get people heat and you're not using it right. And it's clouding up the match. It's making it look fucking stupid. And it's like, ugh, just as much as I like the Ali gimmick, they're butchering it. And
I don't want to.
I really would not be upset if Ace won in Under Siege. I don't think he is because I'd
Nah,
rather
he won't.
drag it out to Slammiversary. But I'm getting really tired of Ali's matches.
Yeah, and just stop saying that damn line.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, Ali Hogan won the 450, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and he said that wasn't gonna work for me, brother. He presented Chris Bay with New Japan. Like, oh well, I'll go to Best of Super Junior, but I ain't taking a fall. I ain't losing. And it's like, no, we can't do that. Well, then I'm not going.
Ali's gonna Mil Mascaris himself and just eliminated himself from the battle royal. No, nobody can eliminate me. I eliminate me. The fuck, you
Yes,
Chico a luchador? Like, no job.
exactly.
Never
No,
job.
yeah, no, yeah, buddy. Uh, Next match: Alicia Edwards and Danny Luna.
Yeah,
Uh,
but hey, their theme song did what I wanted it to do. I didn't realize it was actually in the lyrics because I've never
but
listened to the system theme. But in the beginning of it, after it hits like that big bass beat, it says
yeah,
"demolish everything," and then
yes,
I'm like, "Hey, demolish! That's the
yeah.
name. That's the
I was like,
fucking name. It's
oh
right
wait,
there."
imagine they added it. on that show.
Or imagine if it was foreshadowing. Like, I don't want to give them too much credit, but just imagine if it was
If they win, maybe.
I mean, they have to because you put the rest of the System Boys in a dumbass fucking 6-man match where they can't lose titles. So they have to all have gold for at least one pay-per-view circuit. You know, just for the optics.
Right, but so if she loses, is Eddie gonna divorce her?
After this long, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's ride or die both ways.
He's like, you son of a bitch. How could you? We're supposed to have gold.
She's like, I'm blonde. He's like, fair enough. You win. It's Boston logic.
Yes. His wife from Boston.
We've all seen the Ted movies. We understand how this works.
Yeah, we get it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the show, Ted?
I haven't, only because I'm not going to pay for Peacock, Apple TV, whatever the fuck it's on. I'm not paying for that. Yeah.
It actually wasn't bad.
I didn't think it would be, but it's on Peacock.
Yeah.
And with the amount of stupid streaming services, it's cheaper to buy cable again. That's a weird sentence.
It's getting to that point again.
Especially like if you want Hulu with live TV, it's like $70. It's like, why are you just not buying fucking cable at that point?
Well, I have the Hulu TV, so.
But it's expensive as shit, is it not?
It's like $80, yeah.
Yeah, and that's roughly what cable goes for. Yeah. So if you have anything else aside from
Hulu,
it
helps because usually when the new shows air, if you have the regular thing, you would have to like wait till the next season premieres to watch them. And I don't like that.
Okay, I suppose with the way that society has changed to like a I want it now kind of concept. Yeah, I get that.
But, like I'm not waiting a year for a recap, and then while the new season airs, fuck that shit.
I mean, that was fun when we were kids, and we'd wait for.
I know, but I'm an adult now, allegedly. So
allegedly, yes.
I am an alleged adult, and this will happen.
I mean, how many times did you have to watch the same like Namek arc for fucking Dragon Ball Z?
Look,
just
we're still on
Namek. My point exactly. It's like a year we're still on Namek. It's like, when the fuck are we getting off Namek?
We're there. We are there right now.
Oh shit, you're right. Goku is still screaming and powering up.
Yeah,
it's still not Frieza's final form.
Yes, he's pushing that muffin button.
Yeah, I didn't install a muffin button.
He's covering the whole planet with the muffins, and that's when
that's what absorbed the explosion shock. That makes so much sense now.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
See, they didn't tell us this, but we know.
It's science. Come on, how do you not know science?
That's why they have so many copyright strikes.
Mm-hmm.
They knew the truth. Like, you can't share this.
Yeah, it was raining muffins and then Goku on Yardrat, and they thought
it
was just
and then
a sign.
Fucking 16 being Jiro's son. It's like, yeah, we know. Don't hide it.
And then you make this random Android 21 for the video games and something like that. Oh no, she's hot. And it's technically 16's mom. I'm confused.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she had the mom manager.
Yeah, it's like, wow, Dragon Ball. What the fuck?
But oh yeah, that match. Oh yeah, fucking Alicia won.
It was a serviceable match for the fact that it was an Alicia match.
Yeah, and Masha attacked Dana with the snowplow when the referee was distracted to get that victory.
Yep.
And gain momentum. Yeah, if they somehow retain, I don't see Alicia taking the pin.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
Unless they really, really want to push Masha. Because I think Masha's the only one they have to face Jordynne. If they really want to push to take the title off of her.
Because, it might be Ash.
Even though Ash still has to get through Zaya.
Yeah. Like she ain't ready. She's not.
Which one are we talking about?
Both.
I just wanted to make sure. Like,
both.
Ash's gimmick will protect her in a Jordynne match. I
know, but it's just too quick to give her a belt.
Speaking of like gimmicks and haven't seen since getting a title shot, is Giselle Shaw still on the roster?
I think she's taking a break.
Okay.
Maybe planning a trip to punch Rick Steiner in the face. Who the fuck knows?
Sounds like a good trip. I'm just saying.
I pay for it.
Okay, allegedly. Let's not sign off
Allegedly,
on that.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Giselle, if you do that, send me a copy.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, if you do it, send me a copy. We'll talk.
Send us the link on your OnlyFans of just punching people in the face. That's what it really is.
Mostly Rick, and we will post it live.
Yes, that's what we want OnlyFans for. It's just like we want you to punch different people in the face.
Yes, people who have wronged you, just go to them and punch them.
Yeah.
We get it. We understand.
Mm-hmm.
Next segment, to the back. DMTV with Solomon Crow. I mean, Sammy Callahan.
Same difference.
It's the same shit. He's back for the 5th time because he wants to redo the mistakes of his past. What are they? Who knows? Losing the Tessa Blanchard, maybe? Probably.
Oh no! If he wants to redo that, then that's just adding more fuel to the fire about Tessa coming back.
Yeah.
Oh no! But I do like the name of his gimmick, the DMTV. Like DMT, and it's kind of done in that 70s kind of lucid acid trip kind of way. Like, I like that.
Right. That's always fun.
And Sammy's a decent enough promo. I can't really eat his lunch for the gimmick.
No. I just want to see where it actually goes. I want it to actually go somewhere. Instead of the same shit.
Yeah, that's going to be the interesting part because, again, with the last few weeks, I don't have a ton of faith in this new booking crew.
No, me neither.
It's like Russo, but worse.
Yeah.
And yeah, I said those words. I don't know how I feel about it, but
you're going to have to reflect on that.
I mean, my glasses reflect enough. Like, I'm pretty sure I understand.
You need more reflection.
No. See, it's a Northeast thing. Like, you know, I even started listening to a couple of Russo's fucking shows, and I'm just like, oh god, oh no, he almost made sense, almost. Nope. Either wrestling's gotten that bad that it's validating Russo's stupidity, or I'm getting dumber, and I'm not sure which one it is.
Probably the latter.
Fuck you.
Okay, I'm hoping the latter. I'm hoping the latter.
Next match. Just get to the next
speaking of shit. Speaking of shit. Hammerstone and Diener. Hammerstone was going to be nice and offer an arm wrestling match to Diener, and then Diener's like, well, this is not my choice. It's not your choice. It's the People's Choice Awards.
Yeah, and it's stupid as shit.
I got over it. Like, it was fine that one day.
It was fine because it wasn't obvious what he was pushing.
And now it is. And it's...
now the last two have been too obvious, where it's just like, oh, you want an arm wrestling match? But no, I want a hardcore Sin City, no rules street fight. Who the fuck is going to say no to that?
I wish I did. I wish I was there saying, no, it's just...
But you know what I mean.
It's like, fine.
Do you want me to kick you in the balls or give you a hand job? Who's going to kick you in the balls?
Unless you're into that, no one's...
I mean, sure. But I even think they might pick the hand job straight up because it's like, well, that's at least pretty good.
No, he doesn't. No, it says he doesn't wash his fucking hands.
You can slap him afterwards. You never said you wouldn't slap him afterwards.
But yeah, it's a Sin City street fight, so lazy booking.
Yeah, it goes on too fucking
long. And yeah, why was this competitive of all the matches?
I don't know. In my review, I think I put down this was such carny bullshit. Even Court Bauer blushed.
Like, no, this should have been 2 minutes done. Throw him around, throw him like a rag doll. Make him turn inside out with a lariat or something. Torture rack. Thanks for coming. Checks in the mail. We'll see you in a few weeks. That's
okay,
it.
Now, tell us what the match should have been and not what you like to do behind closed doors.
Both! Like, hell, I'll tell hey, don't call me. I'll call you. Fuck. Why? And, like he puts him through a table, and instead of covering him, he does the torture rack. Was that not enough?
I mean, the sad thing is they're just really hammering home the torture rack as his finish now, especially when
Then
you.
don't put him through a goddamn table.
But they killed the Nightmare Pendulum.
I know.
They made him do an avalanche pendulum onto Tax and still killed that. So the torture rack is the only thing he has to finish people. He
Sure.
could shoot somebody and still have to put him in a torture rack.
No, that's Wednesdays.
Shh. They don't
Brian
do a
Cage
torture
will do
rack
that.
there. They're not big enough.
Brian Cage will do it to get his shit in.
Anybody big enough to do a torture rack doesn't get pushed or they're hurt right now. So that's not going to happen. It's going to be super kick.
But it's just, what the fuck?
They don't understand how to utilize finishing moves. They
Squash.
also don't understand Diener isn't worthy of a finisher.
Also, they don't understand squash matches.
Yeah, Hammer should have just whipped out his fucking dick and beat Cody Diener over the head with it a few
Slap
times.
him with the cock, and that's it. He's out. Good night.
That should have knocked him unconscious through the fucking table, pin him with your dick, and then 1, 2, 3, we're done.
Yes, exactly. That's what he should have fucking done.
If that one guy can slide into second base and use his helmet to fucking act like he's still safe, Hammer can win a match with his dick. I'm saying it right now. The Hammer is his penis.
If he's gonna have a hard time with Diener, what's he gonna do with fucking something?
I don't know. Maybe give him a last name.
Yes. Something. Give him something. Give something.
Is it bad? Is that when Jake does show up, and I think it was Ray Wald said something like a torpedo. I went, something is there. And I wanted him to do it like the State Farm thing. And that would have been great. Because he's like Jake from State Farm. like a torpedo. Something is there.
Yes.
And it's
yes, there we go. There we go.
Like, that's the gimmick. But no.
But hold on. But folks, if you say get rid of squash matches, shut the fuck up. I'm just saying that right now.
I mean, they have their uses. Sometimes they're overused, yes.
Depends on the person. You don't make a random jobber you're never gonna push competitive like half a Wednesday.
I mean, they shouldn't have a job either, but that's a different story. And I don't want to take food out of anybody's mouth, so.
Yes, I'm saying, like, not every match needs to be 20 minutes to be good. Not every match needs to be fucking competitive.
They had to fill time. They felt like Diener could fill time. And I hope they learned better, because Diener did the fucking Ricky Morton, sell to the middle of the rope and cry to the crowd for help. And no one fucking reacted to him.
No.
No one gives a shit.
You know what got a reaction? If he fucking pull the Spike Dudley and just toss him into the fence. Like, wake up.
More or less, yeah.
Just do that. Just throw Diener in the crowd. Fuck him. Yeet him.
He went for that psychology of trying to, scoop slam him or body slam him over and over, and finally got it. There was no pop. Because no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, no one gave a shit. If it was a big name, someone that you built up to never be slammed, sure, but he's been slammed.
Or if it was a lovable underdog, not somebody you just had be a creepy fucking cult leader and a fucking wackadoo for the last 2 years, and then now he's at a change of heart. Who gives a shit?
Yes, that's the issue, guys. Fuck. To the back. We go back in time.
Yeah.
Nemeth hurt his neck as he gets ready for New Japan over the weekend.
Well, he's hurt in America, but not in Japan. It's different.
He'll travel. Yeah, he'll travel there. He'll recover by the time he flies there.
Shiatsu massages do a lot, and we just don't do it right over here.
Yeah. So he's not cleared to wrestle in America, but he'll wrestle at Broken Tanahashi.
It's well, that's why Broken Matt shows up, because he's like, yes.
And that promo was so
weak,
lifeless.
Yeah. It was really sad. It was a lot like his one last week, where he's just going through the motions.
Yeah, no, this is not the 2016, 15, whatever. 20.
16 and 17.
Yeah, 16-17 of the broken Matt Hardy.
Hmm. I mean, I didn't mind, like, I think like we were talking, the only thing that got to pop me, and I'm not even sure why, just the way he said it, was the ball of speed.
Yes, the
And
ball of
I'm just
speed.
like, he's going like Trent the Seventh and the ball of speed, and I'm like, I don't know why that made me laugh. I'm like, I feel stupid for laughing at this. Fuck,
Yes,
that's funny.
he is. He is that ball of speed.
It's like, ah, damn it, ball of speed.
But
Okay.
it's like, all right, sure. But yeah, they're hyping up the tag match tomorrow, and I was like, I just hope System beats them.
I mean, I feel like this is the first time the system can lose because they're not going to lose anything.
Mm,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I guess. Yeah, at this point, yeah, I see Matt getting the pin.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at, is that I feel like Hardy's not going to eat the pin, but if anybody needs the win to kind of like get the ball rolling, it's probably Hardy because he's been back for what, 3
Yeah,
weeks now and
and I'm pretty
hasn't
sure
even had a match.
Eddie. I'm pretty sure Eddie and Myers won't mind taking the fall because they're not gonna lose the belts.
Yeah, probably Myers, and then that'll set up Hardy for like maybe a tag match with Nemeth against Eddie and
Or
Myers.
he challenges Moose at the next pay per view.
Maybe. So do you think he'd pin Moose?
I don't think he'll pin Moose, but I think he'll like, I beat the system. I made a crack in the system by taking care of your side bitches. So now it's your turn.
It's not how Japanese logic works. You pin the champion you face. So if he pins a side bitch, he faces a side bitch. Got to work your way up. It's like Mortal Kombat rules, test of might. Like you have to go up. Moose is Shao Kahn. You're not even at Kintaro yet. You're not even at the question mark if it's Jade or if it's Smoke. Fuck you. You're at like Baraka.
Yeah, the Baraka. Uh, now we get a new segment. Jonathan Gresham again.
Yeah. Hey,
And of
he
course,
wanted this last week.
yeah, but of course, Santino's there for some reason. Like,
Set
welcome
up the
back.
Kushida match.
He's like, welcome back. I know your last run was shit. Maybe don't mention PWI again. So how about this? If to show there's no hard feelings, let's have you fight Kushida.
Yeah, and then apparently the octopus is now doing like a fiend thing with Gresham.
Yeah, even Santino had ink on his hands. Like, oh god, I touched him.
Yeah, that's weird. He got inked. Is he just gonna
Yep,
ink people randomly? Like that's
yep.
not sure how to
Why?
feel about that.
Has he been playing Splatoon?
Unless he does like the black Japanese mist type thing as inking people in like a match, that could be cool actually.
Right.
Like if he actually wrestles with the octopus head on and then mists them, I would be okay with that.
Okay. That wouldn't be bad. But yeah, I am looking forward to that match. It'll probably be quick though.
I'm looking forward to see what kind of Gresham we're gonna get.
That's the only reason why I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. Like, should it be good with those two? Yes, but they're not going to give us a ton on some
Yeah,
like B level fucking pay per
it's
view.
gonna be more gimmick based. It'll probably be like 7 minutes,
Probably.
or should be.
Sure. Sure. Assuming it's on the main card and not like the lead into the main card on Countdown or something like that.
Yeah, no, I hope that's on Countdown. If the Octopus's debut is on the Countdown, then no one's gonna give a shit.
I agree with you completely.
Yeah, so they kind of have to be on the main card.
Well, there's only 7 matches total declared for Under Siege, and one of them is already being told on the Countdown. So, yeah,
Well, that's it. This one would be match 7, I think.
this would be total of 8, so 7 for the main card if they.
Okay, yeah. All right, now next up, the best part of the night.
The best part of waking up.
Yes, this is the official Joe Hendry apology.
But we start with an AJ Francis medley.
Yes, yep, he goes in the ring. Also, folks, his theme song is finally on Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you listen to music. Help him reach the top billboards with his theme song. Loop, play it on loop, have it on loop for like 5 hours. Listen to it 500 times in a day. Make it your number one song on Spotify for your warps or whatever the fuck Apple Music does. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Listen to it in one day. You'll be number one in a year. Listen to it right now.
Yeah.
Right
Put it
now.
on loop when you go to sleep and just have it play. So you wake up, you go to sleep, you believe in Joe Hendry. That's how that
Yep.
works.
And you'll be doing the smile, you'll be doing the clapping, you'll be in your head all the whole time. You'll get everyone else, and we will beat Taylor Swift. We will beat her fucking poetry, 2 albums in one fucking night, whatever that shit is.
That would be a hell of a fever dream if you went to sleep believing in Joe Hendry and then like you had like this Joe Hendry fucking like lucid dream.
Do you know this is TNA? But welcome anyway. Well, yeah, we're talking about TNA Impact. But we get to the apologies, like, you know what? I was hard on you.
Mm-hmm.
And my song went like this.
Yeah.
And he did like the rock concert. He had an acoustic guitar singing the melody of the Cheez-It Champion.
You good old
AJ
top
Prince is
dollars
like,
Cheez-It champion.
Yep. AJ Prince is like, oh, hell no.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. And we get to the second song. And he does a parody of the AJ Styles Get Ready to Fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You fly, you fly.
Yeah.
No AEW either.
Yeah. TNA.
It's TNA again. Boozy Luck. But now we get Francis is pissed off in the balcony. It's like,
Yes.
Instead of just going down there to kick his ass, he's just standing there.
I mean, he's up there with his posse. Like, he doesn't give a shit.
That's right. TNA, you won the grand prize. By listening to us.
Yeah, I was about to say, that comes out of your budget. I don't have a budget.
No, we don't have the budget. We got a question from John. Before we continue, who are your favorite wrestler of all time?
Ooh,
okay.
That is a good question. It's a toss-up between Sting and Misawa.
Okay. Yeah, it's Bret Hart for me. It's always gonna be Bret.
You didn't actually. Nobody else creeps up there yet. Especially with how salty and bitchy Bret's been in like the last 20 years.
Like, you know what? Like, fucking have his life. Hey, you be happy.
Yeah, just saying.
I know, but still, nah. He's right about Goldberg. Fuck Goldberg.
Hey, Goldberg was a draw. He did what he had to do in wrestling.
I know, but still fuck. But still fuck. You could be a draw, still be a piece of shit, Hogan.
Wow. Not wrong, but wow.
Yes, and yeah, is he still TNA? No, thank God.
Yeah, Hogan hasn't
been. They would go bankrupt in 2 months at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Sting is my number one. Respect.
Mm-hmm.
But no, if I had to pick a number 2, yeah, it would be Misawa.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I would have said Kobashi, but he was more well known in Noah than.
I'm surprised you didn't say Kawada because you seem to like Kawada ranks higher for you than he does for me.
Oh, yeah, no, Kawada, he's close. And hell, I could have fucking said Jumbo, but people won't know him.
You would not have said Taue because no one says Taue.
No. No,
the
but
only Heavenly King where people are like, who the fuck is this guy?
So much Hogan hate, love it. That's right. Do you miss the old TNA days? Oh, fuck yes.
By a lot, yeah.
By so much.
even the beginning of the Bischoff Hogan run in 2010 was still pretty damn good. It
started fine.
Yeah, it got gimmicky as hell at some point.
And then the Immortal shit, and it was like, what the fuck?
TNA was good up until about 2012, 2013. Then it started to spiral.
And when Hogan left, Dixie took over, and
that didn't help. And then Billy Corgan took over, and that didn't help. And then GFW thing happened, and then that definitely didn't help.
And then Scott tried. You know what? During the pandemic era, they were the best.
Oh yeah, yeah. When Callis and Scott kind of took over, yeah.
Yeah, no, they were great. And then they started hot when they were making a comeback, and now after getting rid of Scott, it's just like, what the fuck we doing?
Yeah, losing Scott was the misstep. The pandemic
Especially,
was also good because they were able to use a lot of the Lucha Underground people.
yeah.
Because Lucha Underground had a decent working relationship with them.
Hell, fucking Lucha Bros are fucking hot in TNA than they are now. Like, goddamn.
That is very true.
They capitalized on that shit. Like, I cared about their matches more. Now they're just there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever play the TNA video game? Yes, it was an awful game.
It looked pretty good for the
It
time,
looked, but
the
they
game was pretty
forgot.
crap.
They forgot to program all the moves,
Mm-hmm.
so everyone had the exact same moveset. So you had
Okay.
Sting doing a Hurricanrana DDT as a reversal.
Let's be honest though, the best thing to come from the TNA game was Suicide.
Yes,
And the
people
fact that
did.
they had the video game character become a real character. And
Yes, I just wish they capitalized on the Suicide character.
they did for a while, and
I
then
know,
it
like
became kind of
getting
taboo.
him to the top, like actual top.
At that time, it would have been hard. You still had
Yeah, I
Angle,
think
you
if
had
he got,
Sting, you had the
I
main
feel
event
like if he
Mafia.
gotten over enough, it would have worked. Even like like a short term.
Maybe.
But
But I
well,
mean, I also agree with putting like a short term on Saban at that time because the guy is a face. Like
oh yeah,
Suicide was 3 different people during that hot period of
yeah, he
Suicide.
was Kazarian. He was,
Daniels was Suicide at one point.
and was it Saban at that time, or was it no, TJP did it before. Aries did it.
Aries did it for a little bit, yeah.
I
Um,
think PJ Black or Justin Gabriel did it.
I don't think it was PJ. Oh, what the hell was his name? It's gonna bother me what his name was.
Like, how many people were Suicide?
Yeah, you really have to type that in specifically on Google though, or then you're gonna get
I
some
am.
weird fucking
I am. I
answers.
am. Let's see. How many people were Suicide?
Caleb
Here
Conley
we
was
go.
the other one. That's it.
Breaking Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, Kiyoshi,
Yep.
TJP, Gresham, Caleb Conley,
Yeah,
and
Caleb.
Zachary Wentz.
We remember Caleb recently. He was with Tennille. He was her personal photographer
Oh
a
yeah,
couple
that's
years ago.
right. That's
Yep.
right.
They made him a little metrosexual and kind of awkward, but like
Yeah,
that was Caleb.
he
Caleb,
was
with a C.
he was Suicide the longest apparently.
Yes, that's accurate.
2017 to 2021.
Because that's when TJP switched over to Manic and then doing TJP because Suicide was a bad name to have and promote, you know.
Yeah.
And then at some point they stopped caring.
I was like, all right, yeah, you can have it back. Do we just watch TNA? No, we watch other shows, but we cover TNA here.
Yep. This is specifically a TNA recap.
Yeah, for the Dirt Sheet Radio Facebook page, which you're on now. Which again, guys, thank you very much. Also, to finish off this amazing concert, we got a brand new song.
Yeah.
And it was a Creed parody of Higher.
So beautiful.
Can you please get fired? I was like, yes.
That was so good. So good.
So, guys, look for it. It's on Twitter.
Yes.
You can find the whole thing. Do it now.
The entire segment, actually, they have like all 8 minutes of the segment on their Twitter.
Yes, it's beautiful. Do it. I remember Crazy Joker Sting. Yeah.
Joker Sting wasn't that bad. It gets
It
a
was
bad
just
rap
weird.
because the time of TNA was awkward. Because that was the beginning of Immortal. Because Immortal was the them, like they're here type thing. So trying to play Joker as a crazy baby face kind of against Hogan and Bischoff is a little weird.
It was weird. Next up, the system is hyping up the tag match tomorrow. They're gonna have all the gold. They're gonna beat Hardy.
Yep.
Another TNA legend.
Demolish gonna reign supreme.
Yeah, the mom's gonna reign supreme. We're gonna find out what happens with all of that. Next match is the number one contenders match: Ace Austin versus Trey Miguel.
which was thankfully a
Better
good.
match. What are you saying?
I said thankfully this was a good match.
Yes. Who the best TNA wrestling nowadays in your opinion? Like, who's the best now? Joe Hendry.
Okay, Joe Hendry's still a gimmick
I
that
know,
just keeps the ball
but
rolling.
he's still the best thing to watch.
Hendry is consistently entertaining.
But
If you
wrestler
mean
wise,
wrestling,
Moose.
it's Alexander.
Yeah, Alexander Moose. Hammerstone.
Yeah, he just got there though, and they're gimmicking the shit out of him, which we kind of got over with the Diener match.
Yeah.
So
Kazarian can still go.
true, Kazarian is still pretty good.
Eric
He has his
Young.
off days, but he's pretty good still.
Yeah. Who else?
I mean,
Wentz is
Jordynne
great.
Grace is fantastic.
Jordan Grace is great. Zachary Wentz.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love him.
Ace Austin.
Ace Austin. Chris Bay's
Chris
pretty
Bay.
good.
Yeah.
They got the talent there. It's just how they book.
Yeah, their booking has been very questionable last couple months.
Yeah.
To put it nicely.
And that's a problem with wrestling nowadays, this booking in general.
I can't argue with that.
Or as Jeff Jarrett says, creative is subjective.
Yeah, that's a cop out though.
I know, but he's okay with everything.
He would be because he likes to get a paycheck from everyone. You
And
can't make enemies.
And throw tortillas in the crowd.
Yeah, if you want to be a kiss ass, you can't make enemies. So that's Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Give him credit for getting a consistent paycheck from someone for the last 40 years.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bitch, the guy get paid.
Yep.
But no, very solid match. I think I'm good. I'm glad this is definitely better than the Ali match.
Completely. Yeah, this actually made sense. Like, as much as I don't like Trey as a wrestler, he's okay sometimes when he's with the right opponent that's not gonna
He's not my favorite, but he
do
does
indie
serve a
crap.
purpose.
I always love the fact that he does the Jackie Bryant headlock kick.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people that do like Virtua Fighter references where he puts him in the headlock and does that like switchblade kick up to kick you in the head as you're headlocked down.
Right.
That's just fun.
Is Sabu still there? No, he got paid and he left.
I think he recently got paid in AEW too. I think that was his last paycheck.
Yeah,
He was there for a little bit.
No, he did the GCW Hall of Fame. He was doing the Indie Hall of Fame, and he no-showed that.
Exactly, he no-showed it. So I think the last thing he did was AEW.
Yeah, and that was fucking stupid.
I mean, it's Sabu. What do you expect?
I know, and that was like on the worst match.
Is wrestling real? Highlight that question. That's a good one.
Is it really annoying? Yes.
I mean, I was gonna say, are we asking Loki? Because maybe. Are we asking Katsuhiko Nakajima?
Loki will hunt you down.
Katsuhiko Nakajima and Loki might give you a different answer than everybody else, but
yeah, we wouldn't call it fake.
No, it's scripted. It's still combat. It's still rough. But,
scripted entertainment.
Yeah. Not everybody remembers there's a script, though. A lot of people like
to
have
or no, they don't listen to it because we don't listen to them vets or them bookers.
Yes. No, that's what it is. Loki is just like, I am the king of improv. I don't follow a script.
Or
Loki.
It's a hardcore holic. I got an idea. Why don't you just give me the belt?
Yeah, then someone else has an idea to break a table through his back.
It's like, okay, but then what? Well, then I beat everyone.
Genius.
No.
Genius.
Yeah,
Genius.
Why didn't we think of that?
Fucking A. We need that meme with the three people at the desk and the one gets thrown out the window,
Yes.
Oh, maybe good booking. I don't know. Maybe we should have somebody big at top. Just give me the belt. I'll be the champion and beat everybody. Toss?
Yeah. Out of here. Out.
Yes.
But no, there's no Sabu. If you guys start watching TNA, it's on YouTube, $1 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have Access TV.
Well, yeah, Access. You get to watch that when it's live, and No, access you do.
Yeah, but do you have access?
Yeah, I see what you did there. I
Yes.
think Freevee or whatever the free TV that comes with smartphones or smart TVs has an entire TNA channel, so you can get a lot of throwback stuff mixed in with some recent stuff.
Right. Will you get join wrestle if they offered you a contract? And what show would I want to be on? I used to wrestle, not anymore. I'm content on not wrestling again. But if
But
I
if you
had,
could,
if I could, where would I go? I would go to Dragon Gate, do all the comedy. No, no, I would not survive
you
Dragon Gate.
would do Dragon Gate. I know you'd bring back the
I,
Awari Gate Championship. You'd like
yeah,
steal it from Shingo's like
I
bedroom.
exactly. You know, I would do that. You know, yeah, I'll go to Dragon Gate. Fuck this. I'll learn some lucha wrestling. Let's go. I'm
You
happy.
and Stalker Ichikawa would just go up to Shingo's like apartment or whatever and like hide in his closet and like try to find where he left the
I'll pit
Awari
him.
belt
I'll
broken in
pit him in
pieces.
bed. I'll pit him goodnight and
You
pit him
probably
1, 2,
would.
3. But
You would.
yes,
And then
and then
Shingo
and
wakes
then
up and
and
you
then
just kiss him and then you're like, shh, no words.
and then I'll wrestle him after.
We're doing this like the DDT heavy metal weight championship.
Yes, exactly. Distract him, and then we
Yes.
have the match.
The heavy metal championship rules, or it's just like whatever's on top wins.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I would explore Dragon Gate. I could do the. I don't buy the. I'll do the comedy bit. So I'll make an ass of myself and get paid. Fuck it, I'll do it. Let's go. What about you?
Honestly, I think I would pick TNA. Only because TNA is kind of the thing that brought me back into wrestling in the early 2000s. Like, I was a big WCW kid. I
Yeah.
didn't like WWF. When WCW died, I was kind of angry. And then Sting went over to TNA, and then
Yeah.
it brought me back into giving a shit about wrestling after a few years. So it's still fond, for me.
What was my special move when I was a wrestler? The double-handed choke bomb. So got him up, slammed him down. I went on my knees as I slammed him down. That was it.
Nice.
Yeah. So simple, effective. Didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do a choke slam. Like, let's do this.
No, that works.
Yeah. Signature was the Regal's D Trembler.
Oh, that's awesome.
I used to do the Regalplex, but I was like, I only did like a couple of times. Like, I don't think I could do it again.
Gotcha.
It's more of it didn't fit. It didn't fit Damian Phoenix. I was like, no, it would not fit Damian Phoenix, especially if I'm going to be like this powerhouse or striker.
Yep.
I shouldn't be doing technical moves.
Very true.
But if I was in Japan, sure, I could do whatever the fuck I want.
You should have just done a burning lariat. That's what it should have been.
No. Now, Larry would have been cool if I was bulky. If I was more bulky, a Larry would have been cool to use, like a sliding lariat or something like that.
Fair.
But yeah, oh yeah, there's a match. Ace Austin won.
He did. It was a good match.
He won with the fold. Good match. I'm looking forward to that tomorrow.
That will probably be the best match on the card with Austin versus Ali until the security gets involved and makes me want to fucking throw the computer through a wall.
Yep, pretty much. We go to the back one more time as Eric Young and Josh Alexander are talking about Frankie Kazarian and Steve Macklin for the tag match tomorrow. Like, oh, you know what? We don't like these guys.
Yes, the bald bearded Canadians, my favorite BBC. Wait.
Yes.
Wait, there's something wrong with that statement. Hold on a second.
That's right, Robert. TNA, baby. But now the main event. The Knockouts World Championship, Jordynne Grace against Miyu Yamashita. For those who do not know who Miyu is, she is from Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Mm-hmm. Yes, we are telling you. Instead of just going, who?
Yes, the Pink Striker from Tokyo.
The Pink Striker, 5-time Princess of Princess champion, which is their equivalent.
Which is their world title.
Yeah. Yep. She's like their ace of the company. She has done tour dates in America. She did AEW Dark, I guess ROH. She did some TNA.
Hmm. Yeah.
And of course, indie shows, GCW, wherever you want to find her, if she goes, she'll she's probably there. A good chance you'll see her.
Yeah, Yamashita is about as worldly as like
Yamashita.
Maki Ito. Yamashita.
Oh yeah, because she's on a roll with the deathmatch shit.
But yes, you see Maki a lot, you see Yamashita a lot, you see Saya Unagi a lot lately.
Yep.
So there's a bunch of up and coming female Japanese wrestlers that you don't just have to watch Stardom or Now Marigold or anything like
Yeah.
that to get some decent wrestling out of them.
So yeah, also guys, yeah, they're not schoolgirls. Relax.
Well, you look at Rio. It's,
well, well,
well, what? Well, what? She shaved. She looks just like a 14-year-old. Like she's like 25. No,
yeah, God, yeah, she is 25. Fuck.
like, that's my point, though. You just go,
Jesus Christ.
okay. Hikaru Shida looks like an adult. Rio? Nope.
No, no, no.
No, Mr. Superman, no here.
Yes,
No.
Rio not here. No.
Chris Hansen is here right now. We have a seat. No, she's 25, I swear. Ah,
But in any case, no, this wasn't a bad match.
that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, there was a couple awkward spots, but you know what? It's fine. Like the when Jordynne was trying to run to the ropes and got kicked, that was kind of awkward. It was like a little slow.
It was awkward, and then the fact that Miyu broke the count towards the corner and then walked back down and go the other side of the apron to do it. I feel like she was just getting timing instructions because she also did that Death Valley driver real slow. But as soon as she hit it, that's when commentary is like, and we're back from commercial. And then she hit the Death Valley driver on the apron. So
Yeah,
I feel like she was getting timing from the ref to be like, hey, add a couple beats. Like, we want to come back from commercial with you hitting the Death Valley driver.
okay. Well, okay, you got it.
Yeah, it didn't look terrible. It was noticeably slow.
yes, right. But no, Mia, we knew she wasn't gonna win. But let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, they're not gonna put it on Miyu, especially when she's just a freelancer.
No, but you know it's still a nice showcase. It gets Jordynne Grace another win to look strong for the mixed tag match tomorrow. Unfortunately, it should be the only good one there.
I mean, Steph Delander's not a bad wrestler. They just gimmick the shit out of her. So
That's the issue.
yes, I'm just being clear and
Yeah,
transparent.
no. I just wanted to give you a decent match.
I mean, we're gonna get a gimmicked match. If we get something, if we get some kind of payoff from this Steph flirting with PCO thing, I will probably pop for that. Because PCO doesn't seem to really dislike when Steph flirts with him, which that's something. Good old French Canadian Frankenstein actually kind
Right,
of into Steph. So it's
right,
like, okay, okay, I'm wondering where this is going.
right.
So if they get rid of Khan and then pair her up with PCO as some kind of like really twisted like Bride of Frankenstein kind of fucking thing, like I could be down for that because she's the death match queen herself. So it's kind of a good pairing gimmick wise.
Her and PCO.
Yeah,
If they keep going, sure, I will buy into it. They keep going.
that's what I'm saying. If as long as there's a payoff here and it's not just some dumb thing just to get us through Under Siege and then they drop it.
Yeah, but Jordynne won with the Juggernaut driver. Looked great. One,
It
two,
did.
three. She retained the title, and she didn't celebrate for long because Steph Delander and Khan took her out.
Fucking Khan. Ugh.
Delander tells Khan to break her neck. Lights go out. PCO's in the ring. Evens the odds.
See, I
We
guess
get-
PCO got Sting's teleportation power when the lights go out after the
Well,
retirement.
well,
Is that how
well.
that worked?
When he retired, he bestowed it upon somebody,
Oh, that's nice. So between
and
Sting and Undertaker, there was enough teleportation power to go
yeah.
around.
Well, he could have given it to Darby Allin because Darby would just crash into people like when he got hit by a bus.
Well, the bus hit him. In all fairness,
No, that was like he was waiting for. He was waiting for it. Like, you know what? Like, it's coming. It's gonna be so.
well, you see, that's why the lights were still on. If someone shut off the lights, then he would have dodged. He's like Gohan from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
He can't dodge. He cannot dodge.
That's actually what the driver said when he got out. He goes, "Why didn't you dodge?"
Okay, not a bad show. Hendry was the best part. Last two matches were really good.
Yeah, they were.
And
good for TV, and even good if it was like the opening stuff on a pay-per-view.
It's not a bad go home show.
It ended stronger than the beginning would have.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Yeah, sure, could have. Yes, agreed.
But now, before we go, we're going to preview this Under Siege. We're all Under Siege here.
Yeah.
FBI.
Weather, underwhelming.
But yeah, it's for the app or YouTube. It's not like a major pay-per-view.
I mean, but it's still an event that they're trying to promote, and it's just. Ugh.
And it sucks that it only got 500 pay-per-view buys for Rebellion.
I'm not surprised though, especially because that could have just been a lot of people that just boycotted it because they fired Scott.
Yeah, that. But did those count the people who already subscribed to the streaming service?
I mean, I don't think it did, but I think they also had it on Fight or whatever, right? And that's what they were basing it off of.
Yeah, they had it on Fight, and
like DAZN or whatever the other ones were.
I don't know what the other ones are.
Either way, so I think it was just that. Like, obviously, they didn't do poor enough to have to close up shop immediately.
Right.
And they didn't do poor enough to feel like they had to put a good card on for Under Siege. So, what you gonna do? It must have all been within budget.
Yep. Now for the countdown to Under Siege. FBI in a 6-man attack against 3 mystery opponents.
Yeah.
If it's job guys, I see FBI winning. If it's actual talent, I see them winning.
Do you have any thoughts on who it might be?
Lance Archer.
I mean, he can't be 3 people. I mean, it could be 3-on-1 because I guess Guido and the other 2 aren't super established, so it could just be a handicap match. That'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. It could be Dirty Dango, Oleg, and whoever else.
If they decide to actually bring them back, true. Agreed.
That would be nice to bring them back. Who do you think?
I'm going to throw a Hail Mary out there and say Jinder and Indus. Because if the NDA thing still applies to them, then they shouldn't have to wait out the NDA. Because, America dropped all NDAs from being relevant in contracts. So depending on how that language works, on if they're still beholden to it, or if it no longer applies, Jinder and whatever Indus called, or even if it's like Jinder and Champagne Singh and Shira, if it's not Indus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could come out. That would be good. And for Countdown to have easy access to see Jinder, which is a, known enough name, like him or hate him, doesn't matter, but still known, and then you have easy access to it, and might garner some attention.
I'd be okay. I would be okay for Indus.
But not Jinder?
That's it. I count them all together, so.
Oh, well, I still count them to Veer and whatever the guy was.
Veer, Sagna, and...
There it is.
Sagna the Thunder, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, I mean, all right, Gate Guardian, calm down. Sangha, Suijin, and Raijin. Okay, stop it.
Oh, God.
That's what it is.
If someone had those
come out as the fucking Gate Guardian team. We figured it out.
I would love it. I would love it if that was it.
You just hear the big opening to like Yu-Gi-Oh! And
Exactly.
it's like,
And it's those two monk guys that just do a backflip while high fiving, like, "Hey, we got the card!"
uh,
Also, why the fuck did Saga the Thunder get the full name while Suijin and Kazajin got their names?
because Sanga's the strongest one.
By like 100, but yeah, God, like
Strongest one! He can kill a dark magician. The other two can't.
Suijin will be a stalemate.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kazajin's the weakest.
Mhm.
Uh,
The fact that I even remembered that is
yes,
fun
yeah,
to
yeah,
say.
2400, 2500, 2600, and the final one was 3700 for some
I
reason.
haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in 20 years.
I
Like,
haven't played in like 6, and then all of a sudden, all the decks are now one turn kills. Like, okay, there's no. So, okay, so can you stop this now? Okay, well, it's going to take 5 minutes to do this turn. It's like, okay, I give up.
I got mad when competitive rules got introduced, and they're just like, you can't use Raigeki and shit like that. I'm like, fuck you. That spell is cool. I don't like you anymore. We're done here.
Well, now you can use it.
Okay, but it was banned for a long time.
I know it was banned for a long
Pot of Greed
time.
was banned at some
Yeah,
point.
Pottery
I
is
think
still banned.
even Dark Hole got banned and then unbanned or some weird thing.
Yeah,
And
Harpy's Feather Duster was banned for a while.
Monster Reborn was banned, so they came out with that Monster Reincarnation
And,
bootleg version
and now
card.
it says, okay, now you have one Monster Reborn.
But still, that's the rules fucking made that game stupid.
Yeah, they change them like every 3 months.
They also reprint like 90% of their cards every 3 months, and that's the only good thing if you just want to play. If you
Yeah,
actually want to collect for monetary reasons, it's fucking awful. But if you just want to get access to the cards, that I like about Yu-Gi-Oh.
right. The next match, Ash by Elegance.
No, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast
Yeah,
now. What are we talking about?
we're talking about the old school Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, everything before Magic Rulers. Give me some Pharaoh Servant, some
Yeah,
Metal Raiders, some Legend
yeah.
of Blue Eyes.
I miss my dragon deck. Let's bring it back.
So do I. Go to Lord of Dragons, Flute of Summoning Dragon. You had a
Well,
Trihorn Dragon, Red Eyes, Blue
I had
Eyes.
a Darkness Mellow Dragon helps me out. The Blue Eyes.
Oh, okay. You went there. Yeah, I had 3 Blue Eyes. Had the Blue Eyes Ultimate. Had the Trihorn Dragon because I got him as the secret ghost chase rare from
Yeah.
Legend of Blue Eyes, and that was still cool. Like he does nothing, but he's pretty fucking strong, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I guess people who ever use Exodia.
I mean, fuck, card destruction was the way around Exodia right there.
Yeah.
People be like,
Pretty
I'm going to
much.
use painful choice. And I'm like, well, here's the painful choice. Card destruction, fucko. I don't care. We're done here. Have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah, because you only have one, so fuck you.
And Exodia Necros wasn't a thing in the old days.
Yep. Yeah, now there's a couple different Exodias, so.
Of course there is.
Yeah. One was Exodus something, and one was like a structure deck.
There's also the spell cards, right, where you spell out final or something shit like that. And
Yeah, there was final and Victory Dragon.
Why do I remember this shit? Good God.
Yeah, but Victory Dragon was if he beats the opponent, you win the match, not the round, the whole match.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah, but that's bad. That's rightfully bad.
I mean, yeah, that is pretty much you just find a way to clear
but
the board.
that's the thing though. Its attack was shit. It was like 2400 attack.
I mean, sure, but you
and it was like a free tribute.
But you'd find a way to like set something up to clear their board, do your tribute, and just swing in and kill them. Can't be that hard,
right?
Or they wouldn't.
Nowadays, no.
Yeah.
I know the Dark Angel sets are like, oh, he's like the championship rare cards, like $10,000, and then all of a sudden we're reprinting these.
And like I said, that's why it's good from a having fun and playing the game perspective. If you want to just collect it for money, bad. You can't make money off of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right. But
yeah, we have an Under Siege card. There we go.
We do. I say Ash beats Havoc by cheating because no way she beats Havoc clean, and there's no way Ash loses again.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Okay, now the main card.
Or what we
Gresham versus
assume it's
Kushida.
the main card.
What?
We assume it's the main card.
Yes, but yeah, Gresham, Kushida, Gresham. I think it's safe to say Gresham wins. You don't think so?
I don't think it's that cut and dry. Because if Gresham comes out as Jonathan Gresham and not as Octopus Man or
When you
whatever the
see
fuck,
Kushida winning.
because Kushida also got the win in the three-way match they had a couple weeks ago, when it was, I think, what it was like him, Ace Austin, and like Myron Reed or somebody. I forget who the hell it was. But
Okay.
since Kushida got that win, they might be trying to position him for an X Division run, like a run at the title. Because
Hopefully.
he is a babyface, and this could be Gresham having to tap into the other side and be a different person and cave into his octopus fiend persona type thing.
Okay, so we'll do it like this. If Gresham comes out normal, I say Kushida wins. If he is just falling off the post, then Gresham wins.
Sure, I feel like that's fair.
Yeah. All right, so there we go for that. Mixed tag.
No one cares.
Condelander and Jordynne CO.
Next.
Team Grace.
Sure.
And probably worst match of the night.
No one wins this match.
Hammerstone against
shit!
something.
It might actually be a no disqualification. It might be actually thrown out. Remember, they did PCO and Khan did a fucking double count out at some point.
So Conga snap her neck to make a new
I don't know.
DQ.
They keep avoiding that, so I don't know if they're gonna pay it off, as in he does it to Jordynne, or if they're just avoiding Twitter yelling at them. It's so
Who knows? Who
I don't
knows?
know. I don't know. Just nobody wins. So I'll say it's a no contest somehow, or I might not even pay attention to the match.
Yeah, the
It's time for me to
24 hour,
drink a lot when that comes
the
on.
24-hour gas station might be open across the street.
That is true. Go get a pack of beer, something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But Hammerstone and some Finn meat slapping match, meat madness, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, meaty
Hammerstone
men
wins.
slapping meat.
Yep.
I mean, Hammerstone has to win because he lost the thing to Josh, and when you look like Hammer, you have to get pushed. This isn't AEW. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they actually push people that look like Hammer. So let's beat Jake with a little bit of an underhanded tactic.
Yeah, like 10, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Do something, feet on the ropes, use the weapon, you know, pull the tights, whatever.
If you want to do a torture rack, fine.
Oh, well, they could do that. They could do the torture rack, and then Jake passes out instead of quitting.
Yeah. There we go. We could do that.
There we go. That's a good way to save Jake's, push to a degree.
Next up, the Knockouts Tag Title match: Spitfire, Danny Luda.
Demolish.
Against Demolish, which is Alicia Edwards and Master Simonovich. And you say Demolish?
Of course, just because I like the name.
So Demolish is going to win.
Yes.
I'm
curious what they're gonna do with the fucking singer of Rancid, because he said he was gonna be under siege. So I wonder if he's gonna screw them over or how he's gonna get involved and do something.
Probably accidental.
I hope he accidentally screws them over. Yes,
that would be nice. Next up, Kazarian and Macklin against Eric Young and Josh Alexander. I feel like Josh is going to win to set up Josh versus Moose.
You're probably right.
And I see Macklin taking the pin. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that's the thing is I don't know who's going to eat the pin because I guess
unless they want to have Eric Young lose, he can afford a loss.
I mean, he could. I guess they kind of have Macklin position against Santana. So Macklin
Carter.
could eat the pin because the Santana angle is kind of a undercard, mid card kind of feud. So,
Right.
and then Frankie being the king of TNA gimmick he's doing, sure, I guess he's safe. So, yeah,
Yeah.
Josh probably pins Macklin. I think you're right.
Yeah. Next up, X Division Championship. Mustafa Ali defends against Ace Austin. I say Mustafa Ali wins.
Unfortunately, he's the champion that I guess we think we need at the moment.
Yep, and yeah, keep that undefeated streak going. I think it'll be a good, has a chance to be a good match. Has a good chance to steal the show.
Except the finish is probably gonna suck.
Yeah, that's our only concern.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, Matt Hardy and Speedball Mountain against the System. Looks like it'd probably be Matt Hardy getting the pin to have the babyfaces get a victory and challenge Moose for the world title.
Yeah, no, I agree that Ball of Speed and Trent the Seventh and Broken Matt are going to win. I like your angle of Matt getting the pinfall victory.
Yep.
I'm not 100% sure if he'll go Moose because if they position, well, Josh is already number one contender because he beat Kaz for that match.
Mm.
So if Matt Hardy pins, let's just say Myers, because Myers can afford to get pinned.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to see Hardy and Nemeth face the System tag team at Against All Odds or whatever the next one is called.
Yes. Whenever that is.
June-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, because our next pay per view after this is Against All Odds on June 14th.
Oh, it is. Look at that. I was right. I
So
pulled that one out of my ass.
When they go to Illinois, so we'll see what happens.
Illinois.
Yep.
Cicero, Illinois? Where the fuck is Cicero, Illinois?
Not Chicago, hopefully.
I don't know, but shit, if anybody watching this knows where Cicero, Illinois is, drop it in the comments.
Yeah.
And don't just say Illinois. I mean, like, what's it in relation to, obviously?
Yes. Yeah, guys, they'll be in Albany for the next couple of days, and then they'll be in Newport, Kentucky, then Illinois, then Quebec for Slammiversary.
Makes sense. They're owned by Canadians now.
Yep. And as the anniversary show, so we'll get some surprises there, probably, I'm sure.
Probably, yeah.
But closing thoughts before we get the fuck out of here.
I'll be drinking tomorrow. Because that's going to help me get through the card. Because even if Kushida and Gresham is good, and even if Ali and Ace is good, Ace is just a very uninspiring.
Yeah, we'll watch. But yeah, I'm probably going to need some alcohol too.
Mm-hmm.
But guys,
we're going to have to come in locked and loaded with skits and things to riff about somehow.
Yes, and Steven Seagal. He'll be there.
Ah, yeah, Steven Seagal.
Yeah, he'll be our special guest.
We won't make him run, we swear.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to run.
That's my point.
But guys, we're going to get out of here. Follow Dirty Radio at Dirty Radio on Twix, and then just regular on Facebook. Follow me on Twix at DamianPhoenix12. Follow him on Twix at IWC Warchief. He also does articles for The Chair Shot. Go to thechairshot.com or at Chairshot Media. Always use your head. Any other plugs before we get out of here?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow for the Under Siege right after the SmackDown recap that these people are going to do. So until then, good night. Enjoy wrestling.